Hi, this is Starquip from Server 192, formerly of Server 191 Bloodwine. Playing Star Trek Fleet Command. Okay, thank you Scopely for bringing this 6 of 10 out as someone you can get this way. I'm hoping that you're going to do this for other officers, not just 6 of 10. Yeah, it is quite good to see this in No One Shell's video. Thank you. I just thought I'd put it out there. I believe this was a good idea and hope that you can do this for other officers that are no longer available apart from once the events have finished. Things like Mud and was it 5 of 10 and 10 of 10 and other officers like that that we can't no longer get because the events are finished. And we never got the chance to max them out because the events didn't give you the opportunity to max them because you could not get them in any other way apart from winning events. Yeah. So, although I'm actually saying thank you, Scopely. I believe we need more officers in this game for the game to be able to be more versatile, more competitive, more ways of being able to crew up ships differently so that they're not all running the same crew on the ships, to make it more exciting, to make it ways that people can come up with different ways of crewing ships that make it more exciting if you want to do, was it PvP? Because if you can lay out a crew differently, you might be able to choose a crew system that beats the crew system that the person you are attacking is using. So the more different ways you can crew out a ship and give different attack things would, I believe, would be better in the game than to be sticking with the same crew all the time. So I believe having more different crews available in the game would be beneficial for the game. For things like not being able to get any more fed officers in here, you get all these tokens, like you were saying, was it No One Shell, that you use these to turn them in, and what am I going to get now? All I'm going to get a transwarper shards, so I can turn these in. But the problem is, I've already maxed these 3 here out, so I can't get those 3. So I'm stuck with Pike. Oh, yeah, these ones here that are uncommon, that you themselves say they're not very good crews, apart from Pike. But upgrading Pike doesn't seem to make him much better anyway, so why am I pushing? So upgrading Pike doesn't seem to make him much better anyway, so I don't know why I need to max him out. Yeah, I sorry, but I didn't get Rez's comment. It seemed to be like he was hating Wales tonight with his comment. I think you should have the opportunity to be able to upgrade officers. On my server, we had an event, was actually 2 events that have pushed us to turn in and claim as many tokens as we've had to because of the events, if you wanted to win the event. And this ones here are the ones I'm talking about. You you claim as many shards as you possibly can because you need to be able to get these, which you need to upgrade jellies or G4 ships. Otherwise, I've got to go out and spend money and become a whale. So I'm not quite understanding why he is complaining. It seems to be that I need to be able to do those shards, which means I need more officers to claim. Otherwise, I'm just wasting away shards because I cannot claim them to do this event if there's no officers. It feels like I'm wasting my time claiming officers, turning those Federation Klingon and Romulan shards in. I'm not getting any officers, not getting upgrading any officers, just so I can win these for the event. And you're saying, no, we're not entitled to it, we shouldn't be asking for any more different variety of officers. I can see it from many different ways. The more different variety of officers you've got, the more you have to learn ways of your crew, changing your crew, picking your crew, and make it more exciting against attacking other players' ships, because then you have different crew layouts. So depending on how they've got their crew layout, I just see that being a more exciting way of playing the game. We're not just sitting there watching your video saying, picking the crew that you recommend. Why can't we have different crews to make the game more exciting? That's my theory on it. And like I said, I've been pushed for about 3 to 6 months to be able to be spending on those crew members, my resources to do those crews, so that I can win these events. And there's another one where you get even more. This one is as you spend the more officer tokens you turned in and got more shards, the better the shards were, the better the crew, the better the points you got, and all that sort of stuff. Because you only just started getting these events on your server, you don't quite understand why we've had to max out these sort of things. You don't have to be a whale to be made to use those officer shards to be able to do this events, even though it looks like Scopely has gone away from these events and gone back to XP events. Well, I don't like that, because that means I don't get chances of being able to get these, which means I now will have to spend money if I want to upgrade my ship. I would prefer this event over the XP event because it gave me those tokens. That's my opinion. When you go and pick these officer ones, yes, you're getting a lot of pastille, but for me that's not much pastille. It's not worth me turning that in. As you can see, I didn't even bother. Compared to, I'd rather wait until they bring out the officer shard one. I don't want these events. Again, I've got to go and max out. Again, you can see I didn't even anticipate. Why bother? I got frustrated when I seen Rez's video this morning. Not because of what he was complaining about them taking the officers out of the swarm event. Yes, that annoyed me because I needed them. But it was more that he complained because we're complaining that we want more officers in the game. That's where I'll leave it at today. Okay, my final wrap up is I'm happy with Scopely today. They reversed their decision, thank you, but at the same time they brought out that we can get officers that are no longer available because of events are no longer available, like 6 of 10. So thank you for doing that. Most likely I will trade them in for that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification. Also, there's a link there for my Discord. I hope you enjoyed my videos. I hope you leave some comments, good or bad. It all helps me create better videos.